Alright folks, today I'm going to show you how to play the Loadout/Stay by Jackson Browne. And before we start, I wanted to kind of show you something that's a little bit unusual. Normally, we always try to play anything in the first fret with our first finger, second fret with the second finger, third fret with the third finger, so on and so forth. But on this particular song, it's going to make sense to play it a little bit differently. And so we're going to start with a G chord, which is like this. And then we're going to go to a B minor chord. A B minor chord is going to bar across the second fret with our ring finger on our fourth fret. And so that's going to kind of set the stage for the second fret to be our first finger position. So we go from a B minor to a C. Now normally with a C we would play that with our third finger, but in this case we're going to play that with our second finger, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, the next chord we're going to go to is an E minor. Okay, and E minor has fingers on the second, third, and fourth fret, first, second, third string, and that's a lot easier to play using the first, second, and third fingers than it is to use the second, third, and fourth fingers. Okay, at least for me it is. So we're going to go from a D to a B minor to a C, but that C again, we're going to play that with our second finger on the third fret, and then just a little bit of a cheat here. When we go to the E minor, I like to go ahead and put my first finger down while I'm still playing the C, and that way I've only got two fingers to move on the chord change. All right, so again, just kind of a little bit of a cheat. Go ahead and put that first finger down, and then you got two fingers to move to go to that E minor chord, and then we're back to the C, which again, play that with your second finger instead of your third, because the next chord we're going to go to, we're going to bar across that second fret and play a D chord. Right? So again, that will save you a little bit of work if you kind of consider our second fret our first finger position. Alright, the intro, I'll go ahead and I'll skip that for brevity's sake, but I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen. Alright, so the intro goes G, B minor, C, E minor, C, D, G, C, D. And you do that twice. And then you get into the song part. Now the seats are all empty. Let the roadies take the stage. Pack it up and tear it down. They're the first to come and the last to leave. Working for that minimum wage. They'll set it up in another town. Tonight the people were so fine. They waited there in line. And when we got up on their feet, they made the show. And that was sweet, but I can hear the sound of slamming doors and folding chairs. And that's a sound they'll never know. Roll them cases down and lift them amps. Haul them trusses down and get them up them ramps. Cause when it comes to moving me, you know you guys are the champs. When that last guitar's been packed away, you know that I still wanna play. Make sure you got it all set to go before you come for my piano. The band's on the bus, they're gotta drive all night, do a show in Chicago or Detroit, I don't know. We do so many shows in a row, and these towns all look the same. We just pass the time in the hotel rooms and wander around backstage till those lights come up and we hear the crowd. We remember why we came. Now we got country and western on the bus, R&B, we got disco, and 8 tracks and cassettes and stereo. And we got rural scenes and magazines. We got truckers on CB. We got Richard Pryor on the video. We got time to think of the ones we love while the miles roll away. And the only time seems too short is the time that we get to play. People, you got the power over what we do. You can sit there and wait, you can pull us through. Come along, sing the song. You know you can't go wrong, 'cause when that morning sun comes beating down, you're gonna wake up in your town. But we'll be scheduled to appear 1,000 miles away from here. People, stay just a little bit longer. We wanna play just a little bit longer. The promoters don't mind, and the union don't mind, if we take a little time and we leave it all behind, playing one more song. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Please, 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 say you will, say you will. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Please, please stay just a little bit more. The promoter don't mind, and the roadies don't mind, if we take a little time and we leave it all behind, singing one more song. It does this forever. Just fade away. At some point, you gotta end it. And yes, I do have a retirement plan. I plan on playing the ukulele.